Hi guys, and welcome to day 3 of our weight loss bootcamp. The reason why you are overweight. So in yesterday's training, we discussed why diets don't work. How have you found sticking to the 8 habits we discussed on day 1? Are you keeping track of what habits you accomplish daily? By now, you should have written exactly how much weight you will lose at the end of this bootcamp. You should also have written the 5 top reasons why you want to lose weight. If you have not, please go back to day 1 training and complete all the activities. This is very crucial for your weight loss success. And remember, participation equals success. So why are we overweight? Well, obesity has now become a global epidemic. Our forefathers and ancestors used to be very slim and fit. We've all grown much bigger and larger. And obesity comes with a number of consequences, issues ranging from cancer, joint problems, low self-esteem, heart attacks, breathing problems, depression, high blood pressure, lower life expectancy, fewer employment opportunities, bone problems, high cholesterol, and social discrimination. I can actually relate to the fewer employment opportunities because I find that when I was much bigger, when I go for interviews, the interviewer had this look in his eyes, and I certainly knew that he wasn't going to give me the job. So when people are big, they tend to have fewer employment opportunities. Okay, so according to Women's Health, currently 72% of men and 63% of women in the US are overweight or obese. That's really huge and unprecedented. In the history of human existence, this is the biggest and largest we've ever been. But the question is, how did we get here? Well, studies have found that medical conditions causes obesity in less than 1% of cases. So if you have a medical condition, please seek help from a registered medical practitioner. Well, if 1% is attributed to medical conditions, what about the remaining 99%? Well, the simple reason why we are overweight is because we are overeating. There is no beating around the bush with this, and we shouldn't pass the buck or try to move responsibilities. The bottom line is we are eating more than our body needs. We are eating more, and our bodies store the excess as fat. What I see is people no longer use food as fuel. There are a couple of factors why we are overweight. The first one is environmental factors. So you see food adverts everywhere, on billboards, on TV, and psychology has proven that when humans see adverts, they tend to eat more food. Well, the other point is social factors. There is food at every social event. When was the last time you attended an event and there was no food served? I can't remember. So in every social event, there is always some form of food because food keeps people happy. Also, there is food at work. Your colleagues at work bring in food like donuts, cakes, cookies, chocolates every single day. In an average office, there is food throughout the week. So someone is celebrating something, there's a promotion, or there's a childbirth, celebrating a newborn, or anything at all. There is food involved in the office. Also, as a kid, your parents would usually give you food to keep you quiet when you start whining. Take a look at parents in the park or in a supermarket with kids. As soon as the kid starts to cry, the parent hands him or her a candy bar and the child is happy. Also, we tend to eat when we are bored, when we're angry, when we are depressed, even when we're happy. We've developed an emotional attachment to food. You form these habits over many years, and that's why it's very difficult to stick to a diet, right? Because there's been many years building these habits, turning to food when you're angry, turning to food when you are bored, turning to food when you are rejected. So sticking to a diet becomes really, really difficult. Now, what you need is a mindset shift. You need to learn new habits, and learning new habits starts with being honest. So, honesty is the first step. There's always an underlying issue or problem that we are trying to fix with food. Until you resolve that issue, you will never be slim and healthy. Unfortunately, that's the sad reality. Have you ever wondered why most contestants who have won The Biggest Loser pile on back all the weight they've lost in 1 year? Well, it's because The Biggest Loser show only focuses on nutrition and exercise and leaves out the most important part, which is emotions and mindset. Be very honest with yourself. Track everything that passes through your lips today and send it to me. This is the first step to getting real help. If you really, really, really want to lose weight, you're gonna do this. Because being honest is the first step to finding a lasting solution to your overweight problem. Now, email this to me directly, joy@barbyfatbody.com, and it should be a typical day, right? What do you eat typically? And what time of the day do you eat? What emotions do you feel at the point when you eat? Being overweight is a symptom of an emotional disease. In subsequent trainings, we will start to address each of these underlying emotions that result in being overweight. Okay, so when you eat when you're happy, you eat when you're lonely, you eat when you are bored, you eat when you're anxious. Many times we turn to food to when we are rejected in other parts of our life. So, for example, if you were single and you are trying to meet someone who would love you for the rest of your life, sometimes you feel rejected and you feel like you're not finding the man of your dreams fast enough, and then you turn to food, and then when you finish eating that food, you get upset because you ate the food. So it's like a vicious cycle, right? So in subsequent trainings, we will address each of these emotions so that you find a lasting solution to your overweight problem. Remember, you need to complete the habits list every single day. So on day one, I showed you 8 habits you need to incorporate into your life in order to lose weight for real and to find success with weight loss. So drinking at least 2 liters of pure water every day, lemon water in the morning. So I told you to half a lemon, squeeze it into a cup of hot water, and then drink it first thing in the morning. The third one is to stop all refined foods and junk foods. You need to walk outside at least 40 minutes every day. Prepare your own meals and snacks, because when you know what goes into your food, you are able to track and make sure that you're only eating healthy stuff. Because trust me, most of those prepacked foods have a lot of hidden calories. There's a lot of sugar added to them, so the food tastes very nice. There's also a lot of chemicals and preservatives put into those packaged foods and junk foods. So we need to avoid those as much as possible. The 6th one is to avoid all forms of sugar, honey, or artificial sweetener. I'll tell you in subsequent trainings why sugar is bad for weight loss. So you can use stevia. Stevia is really sweet, but it's natural. So use stevia for your tea, your coffee, and any other drinks you prepare. The 7th one is do not drink calories, because drinking calories doesn't make you full. So for example, if you were to eat a whole orange or even 2 oranges, you feel full fast. But if you puree into like orange juice, you can drink even 2 glasses of orange juice, and then those calories pile on very fast. When you eat the whole orange, you're having more fiber. Okay, so the last one is to sleep at least 8 hours every day. Sleeping is amazing for weight loss. When you sleep, you wake up in the morning, you feel refreshed, you are more focused, you are able to make food decisions the right way. It was a pleasure talking to you guys today. I hope you found this very useful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box of our Facebook group, Fat Freedom, or you can leave the comments in our YouTube video. I make it a point to respond to every single comment. If your question is a bit private, you can send me an email, joy@babafatbody.com. You can also go on our website. We have tons of free resources to help you on your weight loss journey. Please help me, support me, and share this video, like this video. I want to help as many people as possible lose weight. Have a wonderful day today, guys. Until tomorrow, keep taking care of your wonderful self. Goodbye.